we do have access to those heavy tanks, but we'll get the... We're not going to invest in heavy tanks 1 quite yet. It'd be quite silly. Alright, so Axis seems to be pushing back against them, very nice. Okay, so they ceded Bessarabia. Okay, still waiting for this to finish. Alright, so Beton finished. Now we have a research bonus for motorized. We are going to use the research we've been using on radio to get this ahead of time. Well, not ahead of time, faster, basically. And now, are we going straight for this? So that would allow us to basically get next 2 levels of field hospitals and really safeguard our manpower for the big war to come. I think it's worth it. And then we'll have to go straight down into this, I think, before we get, you know, more into tanks and here mobile doctrine. But then, once again, okay, this is an armor technology that we could pick. Well, yeah, I think we'll want to research that first and only then pick armor technology and research this guy here and try to use those heavy tanks. That should be interesting. So let's get motorized logistics. We are not gonna go for logistics company. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, Axis is pushing back. And now the question, of course, is if Germany will decide that it's time to go for Operation Barbarossa. So this is gonna be a test for the AI of epic proportions. Yeah, so we'll just wait those 50-something days for field hospitals before we upgrade our divisions. Let's stop from putting them out, but we'll produce a few more. We do need, well, maybe not as many. The problem we are facing now is the fact that we need to be at war or, you know, fascist or communist to be able to switch to extensive conscription, which is a problem. Yeah, as you can see, we only have manpower to field like 4 divisions more. Absolutely. So, do we even want so many of divisions like that? I mean, we do have a lot of infantry. We have, what, 70-something infantry divisions. 70 actually, 71. So perhaps not the wisest choice. Okay, let's switch to the... I think we'll just switch this closer support into fighters. Let's update them though. So we'll increase range a little bit and engine. How much? Okay, we cannot afford squad actually. Let's just increase reliability just a little bit. I like to pick it at least one of those because that basically cuts our losses from accidents in half. So it's a good start. And engine is good because it doesn't actually hit our reliability here, but it gives them a bit more oomph. So fighter MK1. Yeah, it's basically reset us to 0, but oh well. Yeah, I think we are good on that. So if we were buying too much of something, that would it would tell us by turning those yellow. Okay, so there will be a winter war. Not quite yet, apparently, but yeah, soon-ish. Oh, okay, so apparently they are pushing back now, huh? Oh, we need to keep an eye on this. If they start losing, we need to pounce. I'd really prefer to, you know, do a bigger land grab. We still will have to basically split our once we defeat the Axis. Well, another problem is that, well, is Japan in the war? It is not. Alright, so hopefully Japan will not be called into our war, because that would be a pain in the ass. Okay. "1940 and we haven't been in a proper war yet. It's just weird. In one of the recent playthroughs, I finished the World War II in September 39, so say historically. Yeah, let's go for this. Or are we on anti-tank? Oh, we have over 1,000. Interesting. And we have shitloads of many things. But, well, we haven't really upgraded, well, over 70 of our units, so... They're actually pushing them back pretty well. Is anyone, like... No, United States have not joined, but... Okay. Need to keep an eye on that. And the problem is that it seems like at least German troops are in serious disarray, and by that I mean they do not have equipment. Actually, they are out of manpower as well. Interesting. And well, Italians still have some manpower, but not so hot on equipment, as you can see here. Well, of course, they do not have their own manpower, but let's wait a little bit longer, I think, before actually attacking. See if they manage to penetrate the river. Then we need to simply grab munition. Oh shit. Well. Alright, let's go for it. We have not upgraded the we have not upgraded our divisions yet, which is a problem, but okay, let's put you on automatic. Just, you know, rush for it. Let's slow it down. Basically need to grab munition as fast as possible. As for this, okay, this is awkward because we kind of want to push straight in with those divisions, but those are shit. Ish. Okay. Yeah, we definitely didn't want. This is terrible positioning. We definitely didn't want most of our actual proper combat divisions to be in this shithole right here. So Well, could have been better. Let's push through there, I guess, and one of you will push through here, and one of you will push like this. Right. Okay. Bloody hell, Japan joined. Oh well, so it'll be expected. Pretty sure we won't be able to win those fights here, but let's capture this, and well, I think you guys will be able to squash them here, so I'll just do it automatically, eh? Or just do that. For the sake of expedience. How old am I? I'm in the ripe age of 31. Military access? Nah, I think I'll pass for now. Let's see how the things develop. Actually, before the actual German war ends, so there are new things that I actually only noticed yesterday or the day before. That you see fielded manpower on both sides and their losses. So as you can see, 4 million losses on the Axis side, mostly the Germans, and they have 1 million in the field. At the same time, as we can see, there is a bloody whooping 3 millions on the side of the Allies, which is just ridiculous. I mean, I guess British Raj has started putting out divisions, yeah. Quite a few people actually, but United Kingdom above all else. I think that they've been actually utilizing the fact that they are oh yeah, well that's like, let's just say that my campaigns aren't exactly the going very fast. Neither of them really. You can't please everyone, but yeah. That's how I usually play, especially when I focus on explaining things. So yeah, it takes a while. Oh, of course I am fucking forgetting planes. Thanks. Right. So how do we want them? Of course, I didn't forget planes. I just waited for it to capture this very specific. Actually, we already had that. Damn it. Never mind. Let's put you guys here, and then on the Alpine region, all of you, same thing. I don't know. It's just like a 10 or so episodes that game. But yeah, the problem, of course, is that we are in the Czech campaign. We are using mostly infantry, and well, doing blitzkrieg on foot isn't exactly the the best way to go about it. But well, that's how that's how things are. You guys invite to the faction? Nah. Okay. Well, actually, we could. No, of course. Nah, we are not. We are not joining the allies. That's silly. We are a strong, independent empire, and we need no allies. I understand the current air system. Will it take long for me to understand the new one? No, because this is basically the old system, but with a little bit more of the information given to you on this screen, basically. So this is, I'm pretty sure this works 99% how it used to work. It just shows you what are the coverage ranges, and the way you move your air wings is a bit different. You get few more informations on this screen, but you actually are losing a little bit of the information you had on this screen that was here to the left. If I don't blitz style campaign, I mean, I guess you mean with me talking and very little talking, a lot of actually playing. Not so much, but as far as, you know, using blitzkrieg methods and using fast units, that would be my German campaign, True Blitzkrieg. So I used tanks extensively there, so it was very much less of the whole moving front like the World War I style, but I still, you know, talk a lot and explain decisions and, you know, take my time, but it definitely is in terms, you know, gameplay time. It's a fairly fast pace, I believe. Yeah, we seem to be taking Munich, which is good. Of course, conquering that is difficult with so the reason we have problem here is those kinds of divisions. Manchunga. Yeah, so yeah, the fact that they called in Japan is problematic. Not that they are a threat to us, but yeah, we'll have to somehow control the territory we'll get, and so on and so forth. It's a pain. So German Reich has capitulated, and we actually got a little bit of, well, there's just a handful of tanks, and we get ourselves Munich, so it's okay. So it seems like, okay, we are controlling this, but bits of it are controlled by United Kingdom here, Belgium and stuff, so a bit weird. But the important part is that we've captured Munich. That will, of course, screw over Italians there, which is nice. It seems like there has been a landing here. That's interesting. Alright, how are we moving? Yeah, I know, because, well, I've went full manual on the Czech one, so the thing is that I need to control basically like 4 fronts at the same time, which sadly results in having to pause a lot and readjust orders constantly. I mean, it's not for entertainment for everyone, but at least some people seem to enjoy it. I don't want to join your faction, thank you. Go away. I don't want no aggression pacts either. I plan to attack you. Wait, what? Why never complete? Oh, right. Of course we have no bloody resources, because we were buying them from whom? Alright, okay, so apparently Sweden ran out of steel. Okay, let's get our steel from the Soviets then. And we need some oil. Let's get some from... Actually, the Soviets don't have much more oil. Iraq. Romania. Well, I would rather buy oil from someone I don't have to send convoys to, but well, that's just Iran, I guess. It's one from Iran and one from the United States. Alright, we have what? 2 more factories to put in. What do I want? I think I want more fighters, actually. We don't have much, so let's start. Have we actually gotten anything? Anti-tank. We haven't upgraded anti-tanks yet, so I think that the amount we have is alright for the time being. Heavy tanks, Right, I think we do have quite a few close air support to actually deploy. We'll deploy them once we get Venice, I think. Alright, so definitely want to push through here. I think it gets faster in the last few episodes, actually, on the Czech campaign when we get to the Italian conquest, because it's just, you know, a little bit more than a single front. This is here, 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 and here. So for you guys, yeah, one of you can go through Milan and rush to Turin. One rushing through Genoa, and then you can go there. One can actually go like this, and you can just rush through that. There we go. More or less. Do you ever use the new equipment conversion mechanic? I will in the... well, maybe I will probably use some in here because I'm building the old tanks, but I will be definitely using that in the Romanian campaign. I've actually recorded a little bit of that. Yes, I'm still planning on doing UK campaign, but I'm not sure what... to be honest, I'm a little bit sick of playing Hearts of Iron. I need a break after. I still need to record the Yugoslavian and Romanian one, and I think once I do that, I will need a break. So, and as I mentioned, I'm moving to the new apartment, but I first need to renovate it. So that I have workers coming in on next Monday. I'll need to supervise them a little bit. So I'll be driving between this apartment and the other one like a few times a week. That's like an hour drive each way, and so on and so forth. So I will be very busy for the next 2 weeks. So there will be a UK campaign, but I cannot promise that it will be, this week. We'll see. I need to, move my internet, move all my shit, things like that. It's a massive, like, how moving an apartment is. Have you actually got any way to get info out other than YouTube? What do you mean? The game would if you had a no breakthrough opportunity, Hungarian flying without faults. I'm not sure what you mean. I have played a little bit of a multiplayer, but the group I've been playing was mostly US based, so we end up playing games that started at like 2 a.m. my time, and that simply wasn't sustainable, and I kinda never gotten around to finding a second group. So yeah, I will need to get on that at some point. Yes, I'm playing historical mode, but no, I actually haven't played multiplayer since I stopped. I played some that I haven't I haven't recorded with them with that group, but no, since then since I played with Keen and Bridger, I haven't really played multiplayer of Hearts of Iron. I mean, okay, so Venice is ours. Jesus, this is a mess of how this. Yeah, we'll just strategically redeploy down here. You guys can continue in here while you guys are going to rush through here and towards Rome. Okay. More or less working. Yep. Yeah, well, it's not really fair to do non-historical stuff in historical mode. I mean, in a way. I mean, this is a pretty much an edge case. I try to not screw AI too much, you know, to when playing, especially Germany, which is very susceptible to being screwed over if you know, for example, steal Czechoslovakia and Austria from them, but but the problem is that non-historical mode doesn't really work. So there is too much randomness, and they will screw themselves more than you screw them in here if you are playing in non-historical mode. So, well, I'd say it's better. It's even better. I mean, this is an edge case. That's why I haven't played this campaign on YouTube, because this is, you know, just a curio. Because yeah, Germany got screwed pretty hard. I was actually surprised that it went so badly for them. I still actually expected them to defeat the Allies, but no. Apparently, the loss of resources from Austria and Czechoslovakia was too much. I even like sent them 40,000 guns or something like that, but then I think that was too little, too late. I should have started. So someone actually came up with the idea when they were already losing badly to just start sending them land lists. I've sent a little bit, but that was too little, too late. All right. Yeah, someone actually asks if I consider doing multiplayer with subs. Yes, I would, but once again, my schedule is full for another month or so. So I will consider that, but it's at some point. Yeah, I basically keep that in mind, but I cannot really make any promises as to the ETA on that thing.